let's just focus on the positive. I'm here, in the kitchen, cooking up some food, late lunch, I guess you might call it. And I figured, let's catch up on first 2 weeks of school. And look, we're like in real time. So I'm trying to think of all the positives here. First 2 weeks were a lot, I'll be honest with you. Well, mostly the first week. I was so sick the first week. It literally felt like survival mode. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that the second week was a lot better, and I'm really feeling like I'm back on track now. So let's catch up. I want to get my food together. Should be pretty quick. The oven is preheating. Fish has been marinating. Making a Chilean sea bass, miso soy Chilean sea bass. I'm also making a bok choy stir fry. And I have some coconut, is it basmati? No, it might be, it's one of the two, basmati or jasmine rice, coconut rice. So that's my lunch. Very excited for it. Like, I couldn't tell you how excited I am. I made this meal like a while ago, a couple weeks ago. I think I made it twice. But I had, what's the other fish that's just like Chilean sea bass? I can't think of the name, and I bet you're like screaming at the computer. If you do know the name, I'll think of it in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, sablefish. Is that the name? There's actually another name that I can't think of right now. You're probably really screaming at this at the computer now if you actually know the fish. But I'm making it with Chilean sea bass, but like the marinade is the same. So enough about the meal. You're gonna see that in a second. Let's talk about how I've been going, how things have been going. So like I was saying about week 1, I was really sick, like really sick. I don't know if it was like food poisoning, norovirus, I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you is that every day was a struggle, like literally a struggle. I remember the first day of school, they modified the first day like they kind of usually do. I came home for just like an hour just to like sleep because I was throwing up like every day, literally every day for 6 days, Friday to Thursday. And of course, our last day of school is Wednesday online, of course. So of course, you know, Thursday's the last day I'm sick. I couldn't get better on Tuesday to have, you know, one day where I wasn't miserable, but that's okay. I just tried to sleep as much as I could because when I was asleep, I wasn't feeling like crap. And I just knew like it would pass. I ended up like doing a virtual visit and I got like Zofran, but Zofran does not do anything for me. When I was sick, I guess it was honestly like about a year ago, but it was December. I know that was like before the semester ended. I guess that was my first year of dental hygiene. It's so crazy, but I guess it's even more crazy that I'm about to graduate in like 3 months. But it didn't work. That's the bottom line. But like I said, it was survival mode. I knew that there was no way I couldn't be there. I knew I had patients to complete, which as a matter of fact, I did complete, I did a 4 to 6, no, I finished like 1 quad of a patient who I had started seeing last semester. Finishing that quad counted as finishing the patient, which was nice. They don't make you like start them and finish them in the same semester. So I finished the patient the first clinic session of the first day, which is nice because I feel like I'm used to people just canceling on me on the first clinic session of the first day. So it's really awesome that I was able to complete a patient. I ended up completing another one, I guess like maybe 2 days later. It could have been 2 days later or it could have been last week. The point is by now I've completed 2 patients, which is nice. I mean, but like along with the good, there's always some bad, right? So I've had 2 no-shows. Well, 1 no-show, 1 person I got on the phone and got them to admit they weren't coming. So, I mean, but they still didn't show up. They didn't cancel, right? But I don't know. I just can't wait to like just be going to work, you know? Not trying to recruit people to talk them into, you know, being somewhere that they don't want to be. That'd be really nice. What else do I need? I need a tablespoon of hoisin. Ooh, great. They have it in grams on the back. We love that. Did I say a tablespoon? 1 sec. I'm going to finish the sauce. This is my toxic trait, guys. I'll use a pan that's big enough, but why is the bowl so little? Like, the bowl is too little. The thing about it is I called myself getting a big enough bowl. but no, it's not big enough. All right. Okay. So let's get back to chatting. So like I was saying, like around Friday of the first week is when I started feeling better. So week 2 felt like it felt like a reprieve, and it felt appreciated, and you know, it was good. We had Monday off for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so that was nice. It feels like every time we start a semester, it's like we have the first Monday off. So it's been really nice, like getting a rhythm, kind of getting back into things. I got everything placed, got in my planner, so I know what the due dates are for the semester. You know, I really feel like ready to go, which is great, because we're starting week 3 tomorrow. So I guess it's very good that I'm ready to go now, right? I think the biggest difference, like from week 1 and week 2, and like how I'm feeling now at the end of week 2, is like I can focus. Like I just felt like when I was feeling sick, I could not focus on anything besides just how bad I felt, you know? So it felt really nice to be able to feel like mentally present. Yeah, it felt great. Now I feel like I'm back in the groove of things. I'm back vlogging. I do not plan to leave again. I'm really sorry. I really am. This dental hygiene school is not for the weak. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'll get, you know, go deeper into it once I'm graduated, but it's been a lot. And speaking of getting back into it and, you know, telling you guys more, the footage from last semester, I still have it. Don't worry. It's still in the vault. It's still going to be posted whenever the time is right. It's just, I can't edit it now. I can edit these videos. The vlogs are, you know, you can tell the video is changing. This isn't like a vlog. This is, you know, I'm fixing dinner and fixing lunch and catching up. But you're gonna be able to tell the vlogs are gonna be different than they were. So I just can't go back, because if I try to go backwards, I'll never move forward. You know, I need to start in the now, moving forward. So don't worry, they're not lost forever. They're here. They will be posted eventually. It's kind of crazy because like last semester, I think I always say this. I'm like, I'm vlogging, like really, like one day in clinic, me and my friend both didn't have a patient, and like she did impressions on me. So like I was really vlogging. Don't worry guys, the videos are coming. It's just a lot, y'all. So here's my fish. It's in this little bitty thing, believe it or not. It's a tiny little piece of fish. I got it from Aldi. I know that as much as I might be tempted to just slop it on there, that marinade is going to caramelize too much if I do that. So I'll just like wipe it off with my finger. Like there's enough flavor in there. I can promise you the flavor on this is gonna be insane. Like it's gonna be good. Now the one thing about my oven, this apartment, is that fire extinguisher, detector, whatever the hell it's supposed to be called, that thing will go off in a second. It don't matter, nothing matters, it will just go off. So I need to be ready to, you know, solve a crisis. But also I'll link the recipe for the bok choy below. I'm not really using the recipe for the, well, I'll write the recipe for the miso marinade below, because it's from the back of a Aldi bag. You're supposed to use baby bok choy for this, and I accidentally bought bok choy, which is fine. She said just cut the stalks off and cook them separate. So I have to get the leaves out. Duh. Tomorrow is our first, or I guess second day, first real day of community dental health. The teacher is very excited about the class, so that's great. It is a 3-hour lecture class, and then I have radiology in the afternoons. I want to say a full mouth set in the afternoon. I do have a patient, whatever the case may be. So that's great. I'll be doing some radiographs, getting some work done early. You probably can't hear me over that, but yeah. So next week, we're gonna be vlogging consistently. I'm gonna bring you guys along for everything, and I can't wait to show you guys. And just in case anybody was wondering, I am taking my board exam on March 29th. It's a Saturday. Today's January 26th, so about 2 months to really get it all in my noggin. But that's it. I'm gonna finish up dinner and show you guys what it looks like and how it tastes. I can't wait. You know, she wasn't clear if I'm supposed to put all this sauce in here or not, so I'm like, don't understand. Jesus. What's that sound? Subway coming right on this bike ride. Carrying a weight but a drag right now. Just a slice of life. Too much happening now.
been hungry all night. Gotta eat good, it's overdue. But if it off more than I could chew, not gonna bother you, just gotta see this through. Why everyone so
It's time to eat and I couldn't be happier. So I want to start with my fish so bad, but I'm gonna start with my bok choy because I don't know how that's gonna taste. I know the fish is a win. I just know. Can you imagine? I didn't even think of what that fish is called, by the way. Let me figure it out. Black cod. Duh. Okay. Ooh, so delicious. Skinny taste, don't miss. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is so good. I made the rice with light coconut milk, so that's all the Trader Joe's have. And I usually make it with just like water and coconut milk. But this time I made it with like light coconut milk and water because the first time I used the other half of the can or part of the can and I just did like all coconut milk because I know it has mostly water, but it didn't taste right. The ratio was off. So long story short, the only ratio I know how to do is the one with pure coconut milk. Anyway, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. This fish is it. I'll put the recipe for the marinade below. Wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating. I hope you enjoyed catching up. Let me know down below how your year's been going, or if you're in dental hygiene school or trying to get in dental hygiene school, let me know how that journey's going. I'm really interested, I really am. And obviously subscribe and obviously come back because I'll be back next week. Okay? Bye.